good afternoon, everybody. Welcome episode of Sean Green Show. My name is Sean Green. Today in the NFL is known as Black Monday. What that means is a lot of coaches get fired, and we had some firings today from the NFL, man, for real. I mean, I'm the type of person where I don't want to see I want to see people lose their jobs. I really don't. I really don't see people lose their jobs, man, for real. I have to real talk, but hey, this is part of sports, man. You also get part of sports. It really is, especially in the NFL, man. It sucks. I hate to see these people lose their jobs, but they did. One of the coaches that was fired today was was Arizona head coach Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon was fired today. Was fired. He went 4-13 his first season. He started doing good. He started doing good he started doing good. He gained some momentum after an 8-9 campaign in 2024 season. But again, man, he just couldn't really get it done. Couldn't get it done, man. And they got derailed. The Cardinals didn't do good this year. Kyler Murray was injured. There's a possibility that they may end up either moving on from Kyler Murray, which I don't blame them. For real, I mean, they have not really been doing good, man, for years and years. I'll be honest with you, in my personal opinion, they haven't really they're really good since they had a quarterback by the name of Kurt Warner, who was on the last bit of his legs, who helped them make it to the Super Bowl, I believe. I got to look it up. I apologize. And they haven't been good since then. And then this guy came in, and he just couldn't really get things going, man, for real. Just couldn't, man. And Kyler Murray, man, he's a good quarterback, but me personally, I think he's more average for real. Or hey, sometimes it could be the system that he's under. Because one thing I would say this though, you have some quarterbacks where, case in point, two perfect examples. Baker Mayfield, he was quarterback on the Browns, wasn't that good, but on the Tampa Bay, but all of a sudden he's this star. He's a star. Some people just thrive better under certain coaching systems, and maybe that's what Kyler Murray needs for real, in my personal opinion, or need that right coach basically that know how to breed whatnot and develop quarterbacks. Because some coaches are good at it, some are not. I'll be honest with you, man. And the Cardinals, man, just it's just sad, man, for real. He was let go, man, for real. Also, the possible replacements they say whatnot for that job could be Joe Brady, whatnot, Bills offensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, Chargers defensive coordinator, and Robert Saleh, 49ers defensive coordinator. For real, could be the possible replacement for him at the Arizona job, man. Hey, you know what, man? I wouldn't mind seeing Robert Salah get it, but hey, I it depends upon how far the Niners go. Make sure I don't think he's going to leave, man, for real. Honestly, man. Also, who was fired today? Also, I'm not the one to be surprised about this. Pete Carroll of the Las Vegas Raiders, man. I mean, in the beginning of the season, I thought he was going to do a good job. I really did. I thought Pete Carroll was going to come in and do a good job, and Raiders going to be back to the way it was when back the way it was for real. That's what I thought, bringing Raiders to greatness, but like he did with Seattle and everything, but things just didn't work out. He brought with Geno Smith, who just couldn't get things done, kept throwing man interceptions, couldn't really get it done, man, for real. Man, and maybe, I hate to say this, maybe Pete Carroll should just retire, man. Maybe it's time for him to just retire, I'll be honest with you, man. He's getting old. He had nothing to prove. You did damn good in college, damn good in the NFL. He really did, especially when he was with Seattle. Even though I would say this though, you couldn't beat the Patriots in that Super Bowl if you would have ran it, but that's a whole other story. That's another story for another day. But I still like Pete Carroll, I really do. But the Raiders just nah, man, just nah, man, for real. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't gonna work out. It just didn't work out. I'm not. Hey, I'm good. Hey, I hate to say this, but I'm happy to get rid of Pete Carroll. He should just retire. But I would say this though. the Tom Brady who's co-owner of Las Vegas Raiders. Stop working in a broadcast booth. I know you're not working in a broadcast booth. I know it's good. You do a damn good job, but do your job as owner of Las Vegas Raiders. The fans demand it. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what Tom Brady needs to do. He needs to stop being the damn broadcaster and run it and be the park owner and help with the day-to-day operations of the Las Vegas Raiders. That's what he should do. I'll be honest with you. That's what he should really do, for real. I mean, damn, man. I mean, you only do one or the other. You're gonna be a broadcaster or an NFL owner, for real. And you owe it to the Raider, you owe it to Raider Nation to be real talk. We're talking owner, not the damn broadcast booth. I'm not gonna front. You're a damn good broadcaster. He really is. Damn good broadcaster does a damn good job. I will admit that he really is. But the Raider Nation needs you to help run the day-to-day one now. Las Vegas Raiders, man, for real. That's what they need to do. And they said these are possible replacements for Pete Carroll, Clint Kubiak for Seattle. He's the offensive coordinator over there. Mike LaFleur from the Rams, offensive coordinator, and Vince Joseph, Broncos DC. I'm going to be honest, Broncos DC, no. I don't think he's going to leave. Because Broncos are doing good this year. Their favorites, whatnot, to go to the Super Bowl this year. And especially whatnot, the coach they got this year is a damn good coach. He's really good at keeping his staff. So I doubt it. If Vince Joseph leaves Broncos DC, I highly doubt that. For real. Maybe Mike LaFleur, maybe him, but still, man, I will say this: whoever takes that Raiders job is going to need more than one season. You will need more than one damn season. I'll be honest with you. I say give him at least 3 seasons. If you don't get 3 seasons, then get rid of him, because it's going to take a lot of help. Raiders got decent defense, not the best defense in the world, but decent defense. But that offense needs help. You're gonna need a quarterback, and there could be some quarterbacks available in the draft and also free agency. Depends on what you want to do. We're gonna do for real, but whoever's the head coach, that's gonna be coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, is going to need more than one season. Honestly, more than one season. That's why I always say this. It's hard to be a head coach, whether it's whether it's the NFL or NBA. Baseball, I gotta say, you got somewhat more leniency, but football and NBA, I mean, they expect you to turn things around after one season. A lot of times you can't. You need more than one season, unless you're in a position like the way Mike Brown was with the Knicks, where with the team's already like stacked and good, where you just cool. But a lot of times it's not like that, and you're gonna need more than one season. That's why you see a lot of college football coaches who are damn good. Very, very rarely of them make that jump from college football to the NFL. Very rarely, because a lot of them don't like the fact that basically if you do good in one season, then you're gone. It takes more than one season. It really does. And some of these teams, it's going to take more than one season. The Raiders is one of them. Cardinals is one of them. The Browns is one of them. Especially, oh my God, the Jets. The New York Jets, I'm going to be honest with you. You need to get rid of everybody from the front office on down and just start all over with the New York Jets. I'm going to be honest with you. And this season for the New York Jets defense was just bad. It was just bad. How can you, as a defensive team, not record a single interception for the whole season? I mean, damn. You couldn't get one you couldn't pick off one pass? Not one damn pass the whole season? That's sad. That is damn sad. The Jets gotta be, I mean, your defense is just bad. I mean, damn. That is, I mean, good. I mean, Jesus, man. The Jets, the Jets are just, I mean, damn. All I gotta say is damn. For real. And the Giants, man, I mean, haven't. I'll be honest with you. Giants haven't really been good since what's his name? What's that coach? What's it with head coach that led y'all to the Super Bowl for real? You haven't been good head coach since him. Silverman Fox, and he was hard nosed. And I'm gonna say this: the times the Giants have won the Super Bowl over the years, let's be real here. They done it with defense, and the offense been okay. Even when they won it with Eli Manning, the offense wasn't all that good. Let's be real here. You have Michael Strahan and that defense that won it for y'all. Let's just come out and be truthful here. It's because of that defense, man. I'm gonna come out and say it. It's been because of that defense. Everybody knows that. For real, look at it. Especially, I'm gonna say this. Especially with the Baltimore Ravens, man. For real. When they won it, last time they won it, when you had a quarterback by the name of Trent Dilfer. Now I'm gonna say this. Trent Dilfer wasn't all that great. Yeah, you had Shannon Sharp, but it wasn't all that great. Let's be truthful here. He wasn't all that great. You had Ray Lewis in them. And you know Ray Lewis at the time was the modern day Lawrence Taylor. Everybody feared Ray Lewis. You want to Ray Lewis that damn defense. Everybody feared that damn D. Now, hey, Ravens got good offense, but your defense is trash. This year, a lot of offensive players got hurt and everything. Your defense couldn't stop a cold, man, for real. Hopefully things change. Next season. For real. Hopefully we get better in the offseason, for real, because they got some good offensive weapons and whatnot, but it's just damn. Man, for real, man. Hey, I made sure I'm topic, but I left that out. Again, another coach that was fired was Cleveland Browns coach Kevin Stefanski. He needed to get fired, man, for real. He's been there for a while. Even though I would say this, Deshaun Watson, that wasn't his pick. That wasn't his fault. Deshaun Watson wasn't his fault. That I would say it really wasn't. For real, that got blamed out on general manager, and y'all stuck with him and that huge ass contract. Damn, that was stupid. But look how many quarterbacks came through underneath him, and you still couldn't get done. You got one of the best defenses in the league. One of your defensive players this year set the NFL sack record, and your offense was trash. I give it to the Browns defense. Browns defense is fed. They give you mad chance to win games, and y'all just couldn't get it done. I mean, damn, man. I mean, it's Jesus, man, for real. He needed to go. Again, I hate to see people get fired, but he needed to go. And the possible replacement for the Cleveland Browns head coach could be Tom Monken and the Ravens offensive coordinator. I don't know. Matt Burke, Texans defensive coordinator. Oh hell no! You think the Houston Texans, right? It's gonna let Matt Burke go? Hell to the no. That's not gonna happen. Texans got one of the best defenses in the NFL right now. One of the main reasons why they're in the playoffs. Real talk. The offense been but defense has been, excuse my friends, it's been the shit. If I'm the owner of the Houston Texans and general manager of the Houston Texans, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let Matt Burke go. Oh hell no. I don't see him. I know he'll make a good coach. He would make a good coach. He would, but I will do everything in my living God possible to make that man happy for him to stay defensive coordinator in Texas. Houston, Texas. I'm gonna be real here. That's what I would do, for real. I'll be honest with you. Real talk, man, for real. Also, Clint Kubacki of Seattle Seahawks, offensive coordinator. I could possibly see him go because, like I said, Seattle's offense has been up and down this year. The defense, good. Not as good as Texas, but it's been up there, good. The offense can use some work, whatnot, but my man Clint has done a good job. I can see him coaching, for real. Honestly. Also, coach, I was fired. Atlanta fired Raheem Morris. Falcons fired Raheem Morris, man. I mean, in the past 2 seasons, he's been there. They have done nothing. He was supposed to bring this guy out, the draft pick, Michael Phoenix Jr. He hasn't really done that. I mean, I would say this though. the last couple of games, of this season, this dude, they have played damn good the past couple of games, man. The last like 3, 4 games, I gotta admit, Atlanta Falcons have been playing damn good football, but I'm gonna say it's too little, too late. And there was reports that some of the Atlanta Falcons players spoke up for Amore, saying how much they liked it for real. And what made me mad was you saw after the last game, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons gave him a hug. They was hugging everything because a nice, good win and everything, hugging, clapping. Yeah, good win. Because that's a little mini win streak. Mini winning streak the Falcons have. And then you went and did some grimy shit, and said, "What dog? They good. You're fired." Messed up, man, for real. And some of the players didn't like that. Some of the players really didn't like that. Even though I would say this though, maybe maybe he should have had Kirk Cousins starting. Arthur Blank is kind of grimy for what he did. I would say Arthur Blank is kind of grimy for what he did. Gave you the hug, he was smiling happy. That's the win streak they did. End of the season on a high note. That's the win streak we're gonna turn around fire to do, man. Man, for real, man. Man, here's a possible replacement for him. Mike LaFleur, Rams offensive coordinator. I can see that happen. Kevin Stefanski, Brown former head coach. Hell no. I don't see him getting that job. Cliff Kingsbury, Commanders offensive coordinator. Maybe for real. Maybe. I see that big maybe for real. But I still say that they should never fire him for real. Also, person that was fired, who needed to get fired, New York Giants head coach Brian Daboll. He was fired. I'm not gonna fire. He needed to get fired, man, for real. I mean, I will admit this. You thought Russell Wilson was gonna work out. You bring him in. You thought it was gonna work out. Anybody could have told you, hell no. For real, hell no. That didn't work out. It really didn't. But here's what also helped. Also held his downfall. One, Russell Wilson didn't work out. Russell Wilson didn't work out. And two, the quarterback who got cut from who y'all released from the New York Giants is over there in Indianapolis, and he over there balling. Before he got hurt, he had the Colts look like the best team in the NFL. He really did. Everybody was like, "Didn't he play for the Giants? Even though he did get hurt, and we kind of sucks. But there's reports stating whatnot that the Colts do want to sign him back. For real. But I will say this though, the quarterback y'all got, guy's backup, he did a good job with the Giants. He really did. For real. But you need to bring in a coach whatnot. That's gonna tell him calm down. Start putting yourself in these positions where you get a cushion whatnot. For real. Hopefully you can build that offense up and repair that defense, man. For real. But the Giants, man. Possible replacement whatnot for him. Whatnot. Kevin Stefanski, former Browns head coach. Hell no. Chris Shula, former Rams DC. Okay. Mike McCarthy, former Packers and Cowboys head coach. I can see Mike McCarthy going over there. Real talk, I can see Mike McCarthy being the head coach of the New York Giants. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can see Mike McCarthy being head coach of the New York Giants. I really can see this for real. I know some people may disagree with me. I wouldn't mind seeing Mike McCarthy as head coach of the New York Giants. I think he'll do a good job. I really do. Because he's a good coach. He really is. I would say this. He really is. Good coach. He really is. He could possibly lead them to the playoffs. Not to a championship, but first at the playoffs, I think he'll be able to groom your quarterback real good. I think he'll do a good job over there in New York. I really do think so. I really do, in my personal opinion. I know everybody say, "Oh, Packers get cut from the Packers." Yeah. Then the Cowboys Cowboys situation, I'm not counting the Cowboys situation because everybody know how tough it is to be a head coach for Dallas Cowboys. Because Jerry Jones calls everything. Everything with the Cowboys. Unless you are like unless you like Jimmy Johnson, who can sit there and tell Jerry Jones, F you, and have the balls to say it and do it and win games, that's the only way you'll be able to quarterback the Dallas Cowboys. I will say this. For Dallas Cowboys to be nice, to be good, back the way it was during the Jimmy Johnson era, the owner's gonna have to take a step back. And you know that's not gonna happen. Please, everybody know this. Jerry Jones got to take a step back. For it, you're gonna need a head coach, basically that's gonna tell him, F off, I'm gonna do my job, F you, I'm gonna do my job. Cause there's been unconfirmed reports that he calls a place from the owner's box. I mean, come on now, I mean, damn. And plus, what right-minded owner or general manager is going to trade Micah Parsons? Even though I'm as a Green Bay Packers fan, I'm happy. I'm happy you traded Micah Parsons. I'm happy I'm happy. But no person in the right mind would do that for real. And some of the moves he's made over the years, you gotta scratch your head like, what the? And plus, also I'm gonna say this: you had a chance to get Derrick Henry, and you blew it. And he lives in Texas, and he says he wants to play with the Cowboys, and you didn't get him. Like what? I don't know for real. But I would say this: I wouldn't mind seeing Mike McCarthy's head when head of New York Giants. I wouldn't mind it. I think he'll be a good head coach. In my personal, but I think he would be. I know some people might say, Sean, I don't know. I disagree with you. Sean. I can see why some people disagree with me, but I could see Mike McCarthy as a head coach. I really could, man, for real. I honestly really could see him as head coach, man. Honestly, real talk, man. But hey, again, that's just me, man, for real. That's just me. Also got fired today. Tennessee Titans coach Brian Callahan was fired. I'm gonna say this. You need to fire the general manager of the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna say this. Why'd you gonna fire? I believe his name is Mike Vrabel. I'm going to apologize. You fire him, right? You fire him, right? And who was a damn good coach, was doing good for Tennessee Titans. You fire him for some unknown reason, and he goes to the New England Patriots. Look what he does for the Patriots. He got the Patriots back to form. Everybody's looking like, why'd you get rid of this guy? Why'd you get rid of him? Why did you? I mean, Titans stink. I see why Titans. Yeah, we need to fire Brian Callahan. Yes, but you shouldn't have hired Mike Vrabel. You should have fired him for real. And the possible placements, the replacement list, basically, who could get the job. Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy. Okay, cool. Lou Anarumo, Colts defensive coordinator. Yeah, and Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph. Hell no. I don't see that happening for real. I don't see it happening for real, man. Honestly, I don't. Man, I really don't see it happening for real. Man, hey, a lot of coaches were fired today for real. Was fired today with what they call Black Monday. Was Black Man. A lot of coaches were fired, man. Honestly, man, that's just that sucks, man. But like I said, I hate to see these people lose their jobs, man. I really, really do. But hey, that's part of the NFL, man. Honestly, real talk, that's part of the NFL, man. Hey, don't forget you got football on the wild card weekend. The wild card starts this weekend, all right? The wild card starts this weekend. Right? It starts Saturday. The first game on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. is gonna be on Fox. That's gonna be Rams and Panthers at 4:30. I got the Rams in that game. And then at 8 p.m. on Amazon Prime Video on Saturday. 8 p.m. Amazon Prime Video, you got Packers and Bears. Right? Then on Sunday, there's 3 games. Sunday at 1 o'clock on CBS. On CBS, there's Bills and Jaguars at Jacksonville. That should be a good one. Then at 4:30 on Fox. 4:30 on Fox, right? You got San Francisco 49ers versus Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. That should be a good game at 4:30. And then on 8 o'clock on NBC, you also watch MC and Peacock. In Peacock, you got Chargers, and Patriots. That one should be a real good one. I'm going to be honest with you. In my personal opinion, for real. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I see the Chargers losing to the Patriots, man. Real talk. I Chargers to the Patriots. And then on Monday night, which should be a good game, but I don't think for the Steelers to win, Aaron got to be Aaron. It's going to be Texans versus Steelers. Texans versus Steelers on Monday, January 12th on ESPN. For the Steelers to win that game, you're going to need Aaron Rodgers to be Aaron Rodgers. Because I'll say about you Texans, their defense is the offense is shaky, but defense is the for real. Man. Hey, thank you to our podcast. Podcast February podcast on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, most iHeartRadio. You have a blessed us today. Thank you for listening for real. All right. Hey, the rest of NBA games today. In case you want to watch NBA games, right? There's a triple header on Peacock. Peacock games. Today's NBA games only on Peacock, all right? At 7 o'clock, you got Knicks and Pistons. That should be a damn good game at 7 o'clock, right? And then at 8:30, also on Peacock, you got Denver and Philly. Denver's hurting right now because their two-star players are been gone for a month. My man Joker and his backup are both gone for a month. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might as well not bring it back to you after the All-Star break because by the time they come back, you got what, 1 or 2 weeks left before the All-Star break. So you might as well not bring them both back to you after the All-Star break. Real talk, for real. And then at 10 o'clock, you got Golden State and Los Angeles at 10 o'clock on Peacock, right? Also, those of you who are not for real, Monday Night Raw is gonna be good today on Netflix. In case you want to watch Monday Night Raw, it also should be good, right? You have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. All right. Have a good evening and God bless.